Hi people, everyone, in the land, YouTube and everything. Okay, so today I thought I would do a tips on how to survive high school because I'm gonna be honest, I did not like high school at all. I still, to this day, will bash it. I graduated early in January and I am very happy I did that. So I thought it would be like a fun little thing to do, especially for incoming freshmen. I mean, I don't know who watches my videos yet, but I thought it would be a good idea just in case, someone was searching it and everything. Okay, so how to start off with this. I have a little, so if I'm looking down, I'm looking at a piece of paper. How to start this off. Okay. The first thing I would say is learn how to walk into the hallways. Not into the hallways, but learn how to walk in the hallways. Because, okay, there is usually, well, I'm going to hope usually, I don't know how anyone else's school is, but usually there's like a flow, like which people, like the way people are like walking, like going that way and then people walking this way or like on the other side, whatever, however it is at your school. But learn how to walk on the right side of the hallway. Because when you walk on the wrong side of the hallway, you will get trampled. Do not do that. You just follow everyone else. I mean, it's pretty simple. But the one thing that you need to know to not do not stop. Because the people behind you will run into you, and then usually the person who stopped turns around and looks at you like you're crazy that you ran into them because they were stopping in the hallway. Because it's ridiculous, because how can I, prove this point? Okay, if I'm walking, I'm walking this way, right? Walking this way, people on this side of me are coming this way. It usually is the lower classmen that do this, but, I mean, sometimes seniors will too because they think, they can, but it's not a good idea. Don't ever do this. Okay, so I'm walking this way, right? And then I see my friend come down the hallway, over there, and they're walking towards me, and you stop and go, oh my god, hey, how are you doing? Oh my god, da, da. And you stop. People behind you are going to run into you. Because there is I like to call it the high school power walk, or, for my school, I don't want to say my school, but, the initials of your school, power walk. You need to power walk because you only have 5 minutes to get to your class. You don't really, unless you're going to lunch or something, which you shouldn't even do that then, because people behind you will run into you. I cannot tell you how many times I slammed into someone's back because I stopped. And it's usually a bunch of lower classmen, girls, and they're all small and everything. I mean, it's not a big deal, but you don't stop. You just don't do that. You just don't do it unless there's nobody else in the hallway and you're just walking because you have a pass going to a class or something. Just don't do it. It's just annoying when people do that. You slam into them. Just bad memories of walking into people that you don't know. It's just not fun. Another tip would be gum. If your school is allowed to chew gum and you have a full pack and you don't want it to get, taken away, don't open it in school. I mean, unless you're sitting around your friends and you don't mind offering, giving it to them because they're not going to say anything to anyone else. But if it's just I mean, it's a good, icebreaker, too. I mean, if it's your first day and you want to be, friendly and stuff, I guess you can. But through the year, just don't open a pack of gum in front of the class because it will be gone in, under 30 seconds. It just will. So just don't do that. Another thing is going to be, schoolwork. Okay. This is tricky because it depends on the kind of person you are, and I'm going to give you tips for both sides. Okay. I'm the type of person that I will do all the busy work and all the homework that you need to do because I hate studying for tests. I know that's gonna screw me over in college because I'm gonna need to study for them, but because there's gonna be no busy work. But for high school, there's a lot of busy work. If you are the type of person that doesn't really, especially when you have all your classes, if you know you're doing pretty bad in a class and it's hard and you don't really have the time to study and because you have other stuff to do or whatever, what have you. Turn in all of the homework assignments because those are such easy points. It's ridiculous because you'll have a worksheet and it'll be 30 points. If you don't turn it in, you're down 30 points, and then you don't know how to do the assignment, which means you're gonna bomb the test unless you're the type of person who can sit in class, not do any of the homework, and remember everything. Because there are some people like that'll just be able to focus and understand the material just by listening to the teacher talk, and you'll be fine, and you just I'm not gonna do this assignment, whatever. But then you'll be able to, ace the test or get a good grade in the test so you won't really, mess up your grade. But I would turn in every single piece of busy work. Just regular homework assignments, 10 points, 7 points, 8 points, however many points it is, do it. Because then it'll give you more leeway on how long you have to study for the tests or quizzes or whatever. Because if you bomb a quiz that's 30 points and you turned in a 30-point assignment, it'll balance out your grade won't suffer from that if that's how you can organize yourself to do that. what are the tips? Don't procrastinate on projects. I know it's obnoxiously cliche to say that, but it's true because you will do it. Like, even if I say don't do it, I mean, you learn, you do, but just, helpful freshman tips. Just don't do it. I mean, it's gonna suck because, like, you're gonna have, like, a lot of homework and you're gonna be like, I don't have time to, like, work on this project during the week. I'll do it on the weekend and whatever. I mean, you can do that. It's not a great idea. I mean, yeah, I've done that because, like, during the week, I'm not friggin' staying up to, like, 11 o'clock at night to do a little piece of work on a project because I needed my sleep. But, I mean, if you're the type of person that can do that, like, by all means, just do it. Just do, like, 5 minutes, like, a week on, like, a project just to get it done because you really do not want to be filling up on projects on the weekends because you're going to have, like, all your other homework to do and you're going to be like, I just did all this friggin', like, homework assignments and, review packets and, like, all this stuff and I don't want to sit and spend another, like, 4 hours doing a project when I could have just done it, like, during the week, like, 20 minutes here, like, and studying and stuff. Just don't procrastinate. Just try not. You're gonna, like, you probably, like, everyone procrastinates, and I mean, you're gonna do it, like, once, like, a few times, but just as a tip, just try not to do it. And, that's another tip. Oh, makeup. Okay. If you have gym class in the morning, don't wear foundation. Just don't do it. I said that in, like, one of my, like, my Revlon Color Stay review, because I was just, like, it was not fun. I had gym early in the morning. It wasn't that early. It was, like, third period, so it was, like, 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. But just don't do it. Just bring, like, a face powder, and, I mean, after gym class, like, when you have, like, a free period or something, just, dust it on and you'll be fine. Don't wear foundation. Just don't. I mean, unless you have gym, like, at the end of the day and you really don't care how you look, like, the last 2 periods of the day, I mean, you can. But that would just be a tip, because it, like, gets in your pores and it drips and it comes off, and then, like, it looks patchy, like, the rest of the day. Just don't do that. And, something else I could say that will be helpful. Keep extra, like, hair ties and stuff in your backpack. Hair ties, all your other feminine products in there. Perfume. Hairbrush. Keep a hairbrush in your backpack or in your gym locker or in your locker, whatever. And plan out, like, if you have the chance, like, if your school, like, gives out maps, I mean, like, they usually do. I mean, my school did, and they have, like, a big map. But, map out your classes and when you will be able to stop at your locker, because I never stopped at my locker in between classes unless they were, like, close to each other. Like, I used to stop, like, for sophomore year or something at my locker when I went to drama class, because it was, like, my locker was right here and drama was, like, right down the hallway, so I could stop there, and if I didn't want to carry all my stuff to that class, I would do that. But what I did was I just carried all my books for the morning classes, and then I would switch them at lunch, because, like, lunch you can take as long as you want, because you only have, like, 20 minutes to eat lunch, so you could take, like, 5 minutes at your locker, and you'll be, like, fine to, like, get to lunch and, do whatever you want. So you have time to, like, look through your books and, like, see, like, when you, like, what books you need to change and stuff. And, yeah, just figure that out, and, yeah. And ask for your changing your classes. I only have, like, 30 seconds. Just ask other people, like, that are older than you or that have already taken, like, classes, which teachers are good and which are bad, because then you will not want to take those classes. Which, that's kind of common sense, just to ask around, but just do that, and hopefully this will be helpful for someone out there. And, alright, I'm gonna go. Bye!